Transitioning to remote learning has been no easy feat for families and educators. For students on an individualized education plan, an IEP, that change can be even more frustrating.
News 8's Lindsay McComal talked with a parent and special education director about trying to stay on course.
There's a lot of adjusting of work schedules.
Reagan Johnson's middle son, Logan, is a junior at Northview High School. His curriculum is taught through an individualized education plan, or IEP.
Initially, it was kind of off to a little rocky of a start. You know, I'm a parent, not a teacher, and so it was like switching hats and trying to figure out, you know, how to help him at home, you know, just learn according to, you know, the things that we've set out with his team to do.
Kirsten Myers, the director of special education at Kent ISD, says the focus across the county has been on really collaborating with families to figure out what works best for them.
When you think about IDEA from a federal perspective, it wasn't built for this. So we are doing our best to meet the rules and regulations around IDEA, and we appreciate families and their willingness to work around some of the barriers that we've had based on you know, moving into a distance learning format.
Are you finding that educators are maybe even having to put in additional time and additional contact with families that you wouldn't necessarily see if they had that time in the classroom during the day?
Yes, we have seen an increase of, when I talk about that relationship that's being built with families, it was already there, obviously, when we were in school, but I think those relationships have strengthened because there has to be a lot of collaboration and communication back and forth to make distance learning work.
Johnson says her son likes to-do lists and schedules, which has helped this transition. Logan is also meeting virtually with his academic support teacher once a week.
So I'm sure many of them have kids that may be going through the same situation. They have kids that are doing at-home learning, and they have, you know, kids to teach and time to take for those kids by doing meetings and things. And so it definitely gives me a bigger appreciation for those in any level of an education field.
Now, Myers also said they're realistic about the fact that they'll need to reevaluate where students are once they're back in the classroom, and they'll give any support necessary to make sure that progression forward does continue. Reporting in the newsroom, Lindsay McComal, News 8.